Right, so time for entertainment. Miss G has joined me. Hello, Miss G.
Hello, Israel. How are you doing?
I'm well. What's that red lip right there? In
Okay,
the
you just
middle
said what
of
it was.
It's a lip.
Uh-huh.
What's it doing there?
Oh, okay.
I'm wondering maybe if it's
a brooch.
Your brand ambassador for some
for some lipstick.
Company, yeah.
Oh, okay. Let's see how that works, But, there's been a lot that has happened over the weekend, top of the issues. VGMAs. But let's talk about Stonebwoy Festival. And today is his 30th birthday.
Okay.
I wish I was, that rich, 30, look at, the kind of things that Stonebwoy has got for himself. But today he decided to visit the Korle Bu Teaching Hospital. He said 14 years ago he was involved in an accident and he was there. And after making so much, he thought to give to the folks there. But he has some more to say in this interview.
I believe that the gesture and the motive behind this matters to me more than even the material stuff. Because as I still stay, I'm still a patient. It's just a matter of time. And in a few years, I would have to go back to Germany to go fix my knee again. It occurred to me to come back here and visit my people because I've been here 15 years ago. I was only 14 as a young kid. That particular moment was a serious transformation. And I think that is what made me today, because I was only 2 months away to travel to the States to live with my uncle. So when it happened, it took a different turn. And today there's Stonebwoy. So when you hear Beam, I say, bless His Imperial Majesty, give thanks to God Almighty. Because I still live with a metal, I'm here like half Robocop, you know what I mean? But it gives me joy because I have life and I'm standing.
All right, so that's Stonebwoy.
Nice gesture.
Yes, so happy birthday to you, Stonebwoy. But also, we needed to ask about his deal with Xylophone, because when Jacqueline was there with him at the Korle Bu Teaching Hospital, she didn't see logos of Xylophone. She didn't see his team members. And so she was concerned whether he was still a member of Xylophone. But also, that we had reports earlier in the year that his wife had put to bed. And he said that no. So wanted to know what really, because we know Louisa is pregnant, so wanted to know about his wife. But the smart, cunning Stonebwoy, what did he say?
I don't even know what to say. But that one too, you go here, because what can I hide about myself, my career? But we here, we'll break it at the right time.
Mentioning your sponsors, you did mention an appearance.
Yes.
When I saw the banner outside, there was no logo of Xylophone. Are you still part of Xylophone?
That is another topic to discuss. You see, let us not rush the whole. I know, I'm scarce to catch, but we'll find time to discuss certain issues differently. But definitely, Nana Appiah Mensah, the CEO, the owner of Xylophone, Men's Gold, and all other entities, is a very good-hearted person and a friend and a big brother. So when I told him, look, he asked me what I'm going to do for my baby, I'm like, look, I have this plan. So it's like, oh, really? Take this as a token and add it to the expenses.
Congratulations on your Vodafone Ghana Music Award.
Yes, so thank you.
Should we see you performing this year?
I would love to. I love to perform. So
which award are you vying for the most?
I've been nominated for the Ultimate Again Artist of the Year, and amongst all. God being so good, I believe that my works so far, this is, to me, I know this is the beginning of greater things to happen, because I just turned 30. And life begins at 40. Yes. So I have 10 more years to begin life. But so far so good. I'm okay with every nomination. The nomination is more important to me, to be mentioned amongst those to be awarded. Yeah. Whoever wins deserves it. You get the money, you multiply progress.
Okay, so before I go, we'll talk about the music awards proper, right, who has been nominated and all that. But you know that just when I left you on Friday, we had a video all over social media of some fracas between Shatta Wale and a certain policeman. Yes, so that story has been developing all through the weekend. Apparently, he's been invited by the police for questioning.
Okay.
Yes, so here's the Director of Public Affairs of the Police Service.
An unregistered vehicle was stopped, and it wasn't just only unregistered, it had no number plate at all, which goes against our rule. So it was stopped, and the driver was being questioned as to why he was riding or driving a vehicle that has no identification in terms of registration. Then the driver calls someone, and the person who appeared happens to be Shatta Wale, also driving another vehicle, not registered, and it also had no number plate at all. And so in an attempt for the police officer to ask questions as to why they were both driving vehicles that had not been identified as by law, Shatta Wale assaulted the police officer and also exhibited insulted behavior. And because of that, he was arrested on Sunday, and he's been granted police inquiry bail to reappear to the police station.
You mentioned that he assaulted the police. How did he do that?
Assault is not always a touch. If you look at Act 29, which I don't have before me right now, but if a person does an act of assault where the intent is to harm or cause any other event, that will lead to harm.
All right,
it sounds pretty serious.
Yes,
now.
and we heard also that the lady who said to have filmed she was found in the video, was also, invited for questioning. So we know that, the story is still building up, and we'll definitely know how it ends. That's if it gets to end. Okay, so Ghana Music Awards.
Right.
Yay, 2018, and this is the 19th edition, scheduled
in there
for the 14th of April. Everybody's talking about Shatta Wale being in there.
Yeah, because he's been missing for some time.
For 4 years, Shatta Wale has not been part of this award scheme. And finally, people say, I'm not the one saying, people say thanks to Xylophone Media.
Oh, really?
That's what people are saying.
No, but he sought to make amends before Xylophone Media.
Well, did he fulfill all of the things that Charterhouse had told us about?
Well, he didn't have to fulfill all that. I mean, he made I think he made considerable progress.
Okay, now you speak for Charterhouse. Me, I don't understand the story, but so Shatta Wale, so Sarkodie tops the list with 8 nominations, and now followed by Joe Mettle, who has 7. And then the Lynx family, so Kidi, Miss V, Kwame Eugene, all had 6 each.
Who were rooting for?
Yeah. Unfortunately, none of them got to be, apart from, I think Miss V is the one in the Artist of the Year. No, she's not even there. So these are Artist of the Year category. We have Joe Mettle, Ebony, Shatta Wale, Sarkodie, Stonebwoy.
But it's refreshing to see that Joe Mettle is back in there, reckoning.
Is it there because he's a defending champion, or well,
whichever way
these are questions that we need to find answers
he's still
to.
In there.
Okay, so but we are grateful that Ebony is there. A lot of people are rooting for her, but Charterhouse still needs to answer questions on how Shatta Wale found himself back in there. They said he was supposed to go on social media and apologize, not on live television. So that part hasn't been fulfilled. But all the same, we are back. We are grateful to have Shatta Wale in there. It makes the competition better. So we hope to see what happens on the 14th of April. But a lot of disappointments from, some of the artists. I've seen people like Jupiter complain.
It's always the case.
Well, people say
the controversies always come with these.
Well, they say it helps the Ghana Music Awards, but we'll see what happens. Thank you for having me, Israel.
Yeah.
But can I be partial?
You can. Feel free.
No. I'll get bashed for being partial, but I just pray and I wish that my artist gets to win the Artist of the Year.
And who's that artist?
Ever since I saw Ebony in 2017, I knew that she was getting ready for the Artist of the Year. So I pray she gets to pick that award.
Even in there.
Yes. Thank you for having me.
All right. Thank you too, Ms. G.